What's going on, guys? It's Jack coming at you with another custom minifigure showcase, and today we're looking at part 2 of my custom Indiana Jones minifigures. Now, like with part 1, I've taken these designs mainly from the first and second Lego Indiana Jones video games because I believe that's how Lego probably would have made these minifigs if they had been in official sets. So from left to right, we have Belloc in his white suit, Indy in his robes that he wears when he uses the Staff of Ra and discovers the location of the Well of Souls, Saleh from The Last Crusade, Donovan from The Last Crusade, and Oxley from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. Alright, so up first here is Belloc in the suit that he wears throughout the majority of Raiders of the Lost Ark. And to make this minifigure, I took a brown Indiana Jones hat and painted it white. And as you may know, white paint is notoriously clumpy, so it doesn't look the greatest on camera, but in real life, it's not too bad. For the head, I just used the standard Belloc / Malfoy head, and I think it works. It's a little bit up, but it's okay. The torso is just a white suit, and I could have added a little more detail, but I didn't really see the point. It looks kind of fine, I think. I think it looks pretty good. And overall, I'm pretty happy with this minifigure, despite its shortcomings. Up next here is Indy in his robes. This is a super simple minifigure. It's actually purest for the most part, besides this little bit of red that I painted into the gold stud up there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, this is supposed to represent the Staff of Ra, and it's pretty awful, I'll be real. It's kind of just a placeholder because there is no Staff of Ra piece. That would be cool if there was, but you know, we'll just remove that for now. So underneath you can see a very simple minifigure, some white legs, white arms, flesh hands, Indy satchel, a white ninja hood, plain Indiana Jones face under there, and a torso that I actually used for the Saleh from that scene of Raiders. And I used a torso that came in a bunch of Prince of Persia sets from 2010. I have like 5 of those, so I thought it would work pretty well. It's not perfect. It's actually pretty far from perfect, but you know, this is kind of just a placeholder figure, just like the staff itself. It just kind of looks nice up with Saleh in the display, and it was a Indy variant that I was missing, so I thought I'd include him in this video. Up next here is Saleh from The Last Crusade. This is probably my favorite or second favorite of these minifigures. I really like the way this one came out. I think I did a pretty good job with it. The head is the same head I used for the original Saleh, but I actually put it on this one instead of that one and changed the head to this head. I think this head also works, but I prefer this version of Saleh, so I thought might as well throw on the preferred head. The headpiece is actually the fez from Kazim and the Grail Guardian from the Venice Canal Chase, because Saleh does wear a fez in that movie. Maybe I could have done something more accurate, but I feel like Lego would have probably just included this piece if they had put him in a set. And the torso is the only painted element here. It's pretty simple, just a suit, white shirt, red tie. Pretty simple, but I think it gets the job done pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with this Saleh. Up next here is Donovan from The Last Crusade, the main villain of the movie, one of the main characters that I was missing in my collection, and I'm very happy with the way this came out. I used the head from Malfoy, the 2004 Malfoy. I probably won't keep that head on there, but I think that's probably the best way I could have displayed this minifigure, at least for this showcase. The hair is just standard gray hair. The torso is where this minifigure shines, because I actually did paint a pretty detailed torso, I think. Very similar to the Vogel and Dietrich torsos from the last showcase, but I think it still looks pretty good and pretty detailed and pretty accurate. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Donovan. Last but not least, here is HaroldOxley from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This minifigure is also based off of the video game design for the most part, besides the head, which I actually took off of my Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad minifigure, and I've actually since put a different head on that minifigure. And yeah, the torso is completely painted. It has a shirt and some green lines. I don't know. It's decently accurate to the video game. I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, pretty simple minifigure nonetheless. So yeah, that's Oxley. So yeah, guys, that about wraps up this showcase. But before you go, here's all my custom Indiana Jones minifigures together and a couple of my legit figures just to show you guys what they look like together. I'm pretty happy with these figures. I might make a couple more. I definitely want to make a Mac from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, maybe the Maharaja from Temple of Doom, but that's probably about it. It's not a whole lot more that I want to make. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.